Assalamu alaikum, I'm Inam. I welcome you all to today's video lecture on steel, types of steel and different shape of structural steel. I'm starting this video lecture to relatable analogy. Imagine steel section is the bones of a building. This video will show you how different shape and sizes provide strength, support and flexibility, just like our own skeleton, which support entire body. Similarly, the steel supports and transfer the load safely to the foundation through different members such as frame, beams, columns, etc. to foundation. So in this video lecture we will be discussing about steel. Steel is an alloy. What is alloy? When we combine two or more than two metal, then the yield product is called alloy. So it is we will combine the iron with carbon content, so the yield product is called steel. It is strong and versatile metal. Remember, this is widely used metal in a construction, in reinforced concrete design and steel structure. Why it is used? By providing different properties such as its ease, less cost, ease fabrication, and the length to width ratio, slenderness ratio, weight to width ratio, etc. Due to different properties, steel are widely used. The one is the ductility of a steel. It bends without fracture. So due to these benefits, steel are widely used. So it is the combination of iron and carbon content between 0.02% and 2.1% by weight of a steel. So these are the steel different shapes. It can be malleable and can be rolled into the sheets, and can be the steel rods, can be formed steel rod. These are widely used. If the steel are made rolled into sheets, so we will form a frame or shell structures, and these are widely used in construction of building, etc. So due to the carbon content percentage, the steel are divided into different types. So depending on the carbon percentage, steel are divided into 4 categories. The number 1 is low carbon steel. Low carbon steel, when the carbon percentage is less than 0.15%, then the steel is called low carbon steel. And the most used steel is the mild carbon steel, when the carbon percentage lies between 0.15% to 0.29%. These are widely used because it provides proper ductility and yield point, ultimate point, etc., yield plateau. So the third type is the medium carbon steel, when the carbon content is 0.3% to the 0.59%. And high carbon steel are those steel where the carbon content is equal to or greater than 0.60%. High carbon steel are much harder and stronger, but it is brittle. It fails suddenly. It does not show any cracking. So the most used type of steel is the mild carbon steel. Mild carbon steel, it provides proper breaking or the fracture, cracking when it's failing. So it is ductile steel. The shape of a steel are formed by 2 techniques. Number 1 is hot roll techniques, and number 2 is the cold roll techniques. In hot rolled, we will achieve the desired or required shape sections when the steel is heated. In molten form, we will achieve the desired shape or desired section. In cold form, in cold rolled section are those in which we will achieve the rolled section or desired section when it is in room temperature or the in cold form. So the majority of the structural steel are the hot rolled steel sections. They are produced in different grades depending on the unit weight. So these are the shape of a structural steel. The number 1 is W section, also called I section. The second one is American standard with I section, with when we provide fillet or slope in this area, and the third one is the C section or channel section, and this one is the angle T section, hollow circle, hollow square, and this is the rectangular bar and fillet section. These are the shape of structural steel. We will understand each one by one in next slide. Number first shape of structural steel is W shape, also called wide flange shape. This is the cross section or 3D of the W shape. This is consist of two parallel flanges. This distance or this section element is called flange. Two flange, number one is this and the second one is this. So two flanges separated by a single web. This distance is vertical element or distance is called web. So these are the consist of two parallel flanges separated by a single web. Its cross section is 2-axis symmetry. If you find the centroid of this steel, it will occur this. If we consider the moment of inertia or the other section property along x-axis, along y-axis, both provide the equal value because it is 2-axis symmetry. If we find the moment of inertia along x-axis, it will be equal to the moment of inertia along y-axis. So this is the W shape section. The typical designation is this W18.50. Since W represents the shape of a structural steel, it represents the W shape means I shape steel section, and 18 represent the nominal depth. This depth represent the 18 represent this depth, nominal depth of a W shaped structured steel, and 50 represent the weight per pound per feet, weight in pound per foot of length. So this is the unit weight of unit length. So these value are used in calculation while designing any warehouse or steel structure. So remember this. This is a 2-axis symmetry, consists of two flanges separated by a single web. Its designation that it can be designation is that W18.50. This value could be changed, but for example we can take that W18.50. 50 represent the second number represent the weight in pound per foot of length. The second shape of structural steel is the S shape, also called American standard or I-beam sections. It is also consists of two flanges separated by a single web. But the only difference in the S shape and the W shape is that the S shape is wider web than the flanges in S shape. So the inside face of the flanges, inside face means this face or of the flanges are slopy as compared to the W shape. In W shape they are flat, in this S shape they are slopy, means there is some slope here in S shape. The typical designation is represented by S18W.70. S represent the type of structural steel, means the S shape steel. 18 represent the depth of the nominal web, depth of the nominal web or the nominal depth. 70 represent the weight in pound per foot of length. Remember, this is the designation of the S shape. The only difference between S shape and W shape is that by a letter W and S, the remaining numbers are represent the same nominal depth and the weight in pound per foot of length. And this is the slopy inside of the flanges, while in W shape it is flat. It is also 2-axis symmetry. Remember, this is the main point of S shape and W shape. And the third shape of structural steel is angle shape. It is found available either in equal leg or unequal leg. Equal leg means when this length and this length both are equal, so this is called equal leg. And unequal is that this length and this length are not equal, so this shape of angle is called unequal leg. So these are available in two types, either equal leg or unequal leg. The typical designation for equal leg is that L is the represent the angle shape, and 6 represent the long length, and other 6 represent the second length, and the 3/4 represent the thickness of the length, means the section thickness. And for unequal, it represent the L section or angle section, 6 represent the long, means the length longer side, and 4 represent the shorter side, and 5/8 represent the thickness of the angle shape. So first number always be the longer side, second will be the shorter side, and the third number represent the thickness of the angle shape. It does not provide weight per foot as provided by the S shape or W shape. So this is the this designation for angle shape provide only the longer side, shorter side, and the thickness of the angle shape. And its centroid does not lie within the angle shape. It lies somewhere here or other than the angle shape, means it lies beyond the shape L. C section, also called American Standard Channel, it consists of two flanges. Remember, this is the flange and single web, but it is within only one axis symmetry. Remember this is only one axis symmetry in x-axis. Remember this, in this axis it is symmetrical, in y-axis it is not symmetrical. So the typical designation is that C9.20. While C represent the C section, S represent W represent the W section, S represent the American section, so our S section. C indicates the C section, 9 indicates the nominal depth of a web, and 20 represent the weight in pound per foot of length. Similarly, its designation is same as W and S. And it does not mention the thickness of the flanges or web. And the last type of shape of structure steel are the T sections. When we cut the W section in the mid or I section in the mid, we will get a new section called T section. When it is when we cut the W section, then the name will be WT. When we cut the S section in mid, then the prefix name will be ST, means T section derived or parental element, parental section is S. And MT represent the miscellaneous section or other section. When we cut the other section in mid, then we will call them MT. M means miscellaneous and T means T shape, depending on which the parent element is shape, which this is the parent shape of structural steel. So for example, if I cut the W shape in mid, so I will designate this T shape by WT 18.105. While it is the parental element for this shape is W36 into 210. So by this it means that the T section is cut from the W shape, and it represent the nominal depth, and 105 represent the weight in pound per foot of length. So remember this, the for which it is cut, it is cut from this parental W shape 18 W36.210. It is cut from this. If we cut the S shape in a mid, so we will call them, designate them by ST 10.33, or it is the parental element will be ST 20 into 66. So the other shape also called miscellaneous shape, and the one more shape type of structural steel are the built up when we combine different T and channel section or the angle section. So the new shape is called, the new shape of the structural steel is called build up section. So these are available from the industry. So we will achieve a new shape or require a new shape, then we will combine these T shape or the W shape, I shape, angle sections, or the T section, we will C section, we will combine this to form a new shape as for our requirement. So these were the today's lecture on basic about the types of structural steel. So in next video lecture we will be solving a numerical related to the W shape. So thanks to everyone.